Hey everyone, Legendary Bacon here, bringing you another gameplay video. This is part of our Bacon Bits series where we show off a little bit of gameplay. This game here is Panzer Corps. Panzer Corps is inspired by the classic Panzer General. This is an epic strategy World War II game, and if you are a big fan of history, World War II, or in-depth strategy games, then I highly recommend this one. Let's start a new game. Alright, and we're going to play the German campaign. There is also a Soviet campaign, an Allied campaign, and a North African campaign. So there's a ton of campaigns and a ton of scenarios, and there's just hundreds of hours of gameplay. Alright, we're just going to do kernel setting, and let's jump in.
Greetings, Herr General. As you are now well aware, High Command has ordered the initiation of hostilities against Poland. Operation Fall Weiß must proceed at full pace, as we suspect that the British and the French will eventually come to aid of the Poles. To that effect, you have been given the task of securing the heart of the Polish nation. Take the capital, Warsaw, and the nearby cities of Lodz and Krakow. Achieving your goals quickly may allow you the opportunity to participate in additional operations. Failure, however, is not an option. Good luck, Herr General. I and all of Germany await word of your success.
Alright, let's jump into it. So we have 17 turns to defeat the Polish troops. For a decisive victory, we need to capture all the objectives with 5 turns remaining, so at the end of turn 12. For a marginal victory, we just need to capture all the objectives. Alright, we're going to start by purchasing some additional troops. In the campaign, you get a number of core units that you can bring with you throughout the campaign. And as they gain experience, they get stronger, and it's really interesting to have a team that you keep leveling up and bringing with you through the campaign. It makes it a lot of fun, and it's one of the best features in the game. All right, we're going to add a 38 TA. We're going to pop that guy down here, and I think we're going to add another tactical bomber. Let's go with the JU-87. We'll place that guy there. And let's also go for a fighter. The BF-109 is kind of expensive, but it's a really good fighter, especially early on. Alright, and that pretty much spent all our prestige. We still do have another course spot, but we're going to wait until we get a little bit more prestige, and then we'll buy that. Alright, we're going to start off by softening this infantry unit up with artillery. Missed him. So you can see he's now yellow, so that means he's shaken or in state of shock. We can move our infantry up, and if we move another infantry unit, that's going to create a multi-attack situation. So whenever an enemy unit is faced on multiple fronts, they're stretched to kind of face both fronts at the same time, and then you have an advantage as an attacker. And the same would work against you, so just be careful of your troops getting surrounded. Alright, so we've cleared out that city. That's a good start. We're going to use our tactical bomber to soften up this city here. Or maybe not. Okay. And we're going to use our mountaineering troops. And we'll bring our infantry up. And let's multi-attack. Not bad, but that combat could have gone wrong. Perfect. Alright, now we can capture that city. So whenever you capture a city, you're awarded some more prestige, and prestige can be used to buy more troops. This battle is going to be a disadvantage, so I'm just going to keep moving this infantry up. There's no need to take that city until there's reinforcements there. Alright, and then capture that city and move this tank up. And let's move our artillery up as well. Alright, and when you get 2 units on either side, it's a flanking maneuver, so I should get a little bit better attack odds than what it shows. So that didn't go super well for us. Let's bring in a plane to soften it. Probably should have done that to begin with. Alright. And now that's the end of that turn. This bomber did a fair amount of damage to us. Ouch. That did not go well. But we're going to use our fighters to take out their planes. We'll start by... or at least damaging it. We're going to kind of flank behind here and take out the artillery. If you're attacking an infantry unit with supporting artillery, the artillery will get to fire first, so it's not a good situation. So try to avoid that. There we go. Alright, and unfortunately this tank got a little damaged, so I'm going to put some replacements in, and that's going to cost me a bit of prestige to do that. We're going to have this tank go north to support these forces. So all of our objective towns are highlighted here. So we've got Lodz, we've got to take Warsaw, and we've got to take Krakow, and I think that's it. So, not too hard of a mission. Alright, let's move these guys up. Might be good to use this bomber to damage that artillery. Alright. Let's have this guy capture that. Now, I wouldn't normally use my bomber in air combat, but the Polish planes are quite weak, so I'm actually going to see if I can finish this guy off. Oh, almost. Alright, that's the end of that turn. Get him across the water. I'm worried about getting ambushed here, but let's see if I can get this guy across. Alright, let's have our fighters pick off this bomber. And let's put a lot of pressure on this city now. Try to get my planes back to the airfield before they run out of fuel. So you can see this bomber was 21 out of 37, so he could fly for a little bit longer, but best to cycle your planes in and out so they can get more ammunition and more fuel. Actually, I might capture that airfield. Yeah. Let's move our infantry up. So let's get a multi-attack on this. So we'll be able to capture that this turn. Or I could just kill that artillery. Alright, and I think that's everybody. Tanks come around here on the flank, and then we can surround this city later. Alright, let's carefully move up here. So I think there's a tank here. Yeah. So I can't reach him with that bomber, but I can with this one. That should soften them up a bit. I think I'll send one of the infantry units south here to deal with that guy. Maybe two. Alright, capture Krakow, and let's get our artillery moving forward. Far so good. Kind of want to see what's up here, so I'm going to send a fighter in first. Good thing I sent a fighter and not my bomber, because apparently there's a plane there. There we go. Damaged him quite a bit. Now we can see there's an artillery here, so let's use let's wait for more troops and then we'll attack. There we go. Alright, I think we can probably finish this guy off. Almost. Anytime you get enemy units, including your own units, in river terrain, it's very easy. Decent amount of damage to him. Nice. So I should have somebody come flank across here and capture that airfield. And then I'll have the rest of my troops. We can take this city and then on to the main target of Warsaw. We also have to deal with Lodz as well, which looks like it's pretty well defended. Alright, we took took out that fighter. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So now we have complete air dominance. That didn't go as well as I hoped. We can cycle this guy up. Before doing anything else. Okay. Get some air support up here. It's always nice to soften up targets with air units and artillery before you attack. Reinforcing these troops here. That's not good. Let's send something to bomb them. And let's see if we can... yeah, actually, let's reinforce our guys here. I don't want them slipping through. Okay. Ooh, that's not a good start. Probably should have hit that with a bomber first, but... Okay, hopefully he doesn't kill my mountaineer troop, but I kind of suspect he might. Alright, that could have gone worse. Let's move them back. Man, that city held out pretty good. And because it's raining right now, my planes can't attack or operate in the rain, so let's just get them back for some refueling. Actually, we probably capture this area. Oh. See those guys there? That was unfortunate. But I can send this guy up here. That will keep him safe, I hope. And now we have the airfield. That's good. We can take this one as well. There we go. Unfortunately, can't safely move anybody in there. All right. Let's see if we can finish this guy. He does not want to. He just keeps hanging on. Okay. Let's actually see what the heck they have in the Warsaw. Okay, mostly artillery, so that's not good for my tanks. Focus on these units here. These guys might not get up there in time, but at least I can start moving them back. That guy just lasted forever. I seem to be having trouble finishing off. So I've only got 3 more turns before I can capture Warsaw to get a decisive victory. So I gotta hurry up here a little bit. Good when fighters finish off units. Okay. Oh, these guys can move up. Get this guy some more fuel. And putting pressure on those units at the back there. This is where the extra fighter and bomber make a big difference. You can just kind of keep putting pressure on them. Especially when they have air defense or other planes. Okay. Few guys left. city, so we'll have to finish that unit off. Let's capture this. See if we can do some good damage with our bombers here. Did a ton of damage to that. All right. Let's see if we can finish. Right at the city. Okay. Get everybody up there. Right, this is the last turn. If we take the worst step, we'll end up with a decisive victory, and if we go into the next scenario with the decisive victory, I think that gives us some advantages and some potential of elite unit. Okay. So let's start with the bomber. And see if our infantry looks like we have it. Move him back. Nice. All right. Complete that. Now let's drive in and take the city. Kill this unit. We'll move this guy back. See if we can finish him off. Now he's got basically no chance of taking him back. And we did it. Decisive victory. Alright, thank you very much for watching, everyone. We might do some more gameplay videos on Panzer Corps. Also, Panzer Corps 2 is now out. It's basically all the strategic goodness of this game with some better graphics, so I definitely recommend checking it out. And we'll see you next time.